I hid in a rich family's closet for over 20 years. When I couldn't hold it anymore, I'd use their bathroom. When I got hungry, I'd sneak out while they were away and eat their leftovers. After every meal, I made sure to wash the dishes I'd used. It all started when I was running from loan sharks. In a panic, I climbed into an antique wardrobe sitting in the back of a delivery truck. By the time I opened the door again, I found myself in some wealthy guy's bedroom. Before I could figure out how to get out of there, I heard footsteps coming up the stairs. To avoid any trouble, I immediately slid under the bed. Soon, the husband and wife walked into the room. From their conversation, I picked up some good news. The bedroom had 2 wardrobes, and now that they had this antique one, they wouldn't be using the old one in the back anymore. Late that night, once they were sound asleep, I quietly crawled out from under the bed and made a beeline for the bathroom to finally relieve myself after holding it in for over 10 hours. I planned to slip away under the cover of darkness, but then I thought about it. I had no one waiting for me and a mountain of debt hanging over my head. Why not just lay low here for a while? With that in mind, I crept back into the bedroom and carefully slid under the bed again, making it through the night without a hitch. The next day, after the couple left for work, I finally crawled out and stretched my stiff muscles to make sure no one outside could see me. I drew all the curtains. Then I grabbed the husband's razor and shaved, took a shower in their bathroom, drank milk from their fridge, and snacked on their crackers. Once I was fed and cleaned up, I actually started doing chores around the house. To create a proper hiding spot, I took the door off the old wardrobe in the back and built a secret passage connecting it to the antique one. Then I hung the clothes back in place and retreated into my little hideout. And just like that, my life as a freeloader began. I thought I'd covered my tracks perfectly, but what I didn't realize was that I'd already left traces all over the house. The wife came home to find that the dishes she hadn't had time to wash that morning were now clean and neatly put away. Every time she walked into the room, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching her. When her husband got home from work, she immediately told him about the strange occurrences. His wife had a mental illness, so he figured she was just having another episode and had forgotten what. After hearing his explanation, the wife let it go. The next day, once the whole family had left, I climbed out of the wardrobe again. As usual, I closed all the curtains and grabbed some food from the fridge. This time, I didn't just tidy up the wife's bedroom, I cleaned the kids' room too. I even fixed some broken furniture around the house. I was living like I owned the place. But the truth was, I was nothing but a parasite secretly squatting in their home. When I heard them coming back, I grabbed some crackers and tiptoed back into the wardrobe. The moment the wife walked in, she noticed something was off the kitchen that had been a mess that morning was now spotless. But she didn't think much of it, just chalked it up to her illness, messing with her memory again. That night, I really couldn't hold it any longer and snuck out of the wardrobe to use the bathroom. But just as I reached the doorway, I ran into the little girl coming out to use the bathroom too. I froze and pressed myself flat against the wall. Luckily, she just assumed I was a hallucination and walked to the bathroom. I was relieved to have dodged that bullet, but the next day, a phone call the wife made got me nervous all over again. She told her mother that she felt like there was a third person living in the house. I thought I was done for. But then she said something unexpected. She believed it was her late grandfather's spirit come back to keep her company. Now I was curious. I wanted to know who her grandfather was. So after the family left, I secretly opened her journal. It turned out the antique wardrobe had been a gift from her grandfather when she was a little girl. Whenever something upset her, she used to climb inside the wardrobe to comfort herself. The next day, the wife suddenly opened the wardrobe and crawled inside, just like she used to as a child. But what she said next nearly scared me to death.
¿Quién eres?